57-year-old Vance Belter, the suspect in the assassination of Representative Melissa Hortman, has been apprehended near his home in Green Isle, according to sources, and we believe that he's been apprehended alive.
That is correct. Just within the last 10 or 15 minutes here, we were able to confirm that they, right in the area by his house, where the search intensified after they towed away the vehicle, the Buick, that he was believed to be driving, that was abandoned on the road there. They concentrated the search more towards his house in Green Isle there. Yeah, so this is a look at the property there of the vehicle being taken away. That was the vehicle that he was believed to be driving in yesterday after the shooting. And now here is the video of the search through the fields near his property there. There you see them going into an outbuilding. The search was concentrated closer to where the vehicle was, which was about 5 miles from his home in Green Isle throughout the day. Later on in the afternoon, a tow truck arrived and they brought the car back. They towed it away for processing for DNA and fingerprints and so forth. They did find some evidence in the car that helps them in their investigation. BCA Superintendent Drew Evans confirmed to us. And after they towed the car away, then they moved in closer to his actual home and a property across the road from it.
We know this will be a great relief, particularly to the people in Green Isle who had a very worrisome night last night, knowing that he had a farm in that area. And also, of course, to all of our elected leaders in the state who had been on high alert because this man clearly was targeting people with political motivations. So we are happy to report that the suspect in the multiple shootings that occurred here 2 days ago of our lawmakers that tragically took the lives of Speaker Emerita Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark, and gravely injured Senator John Hoffman and his wife Eve.
Wow, I'm glad they got him, man, but I'm trying to figure out what took them so long.
He was on the run.
Are they short as him though? Like,
still, that's why they say suspect until they start investigating, interrogating, figuring that out.
It's some crazy speculation about this, though.
Man, he pulled up with a mask on. See, I'm sorry to you, brother. You asked yesterday, was that a mask? I said no. You was right.
hey,
I didn't see it close up.
I didn't either. Yeah, I didn't either.
hey, I said I just can't believe you're gonna open the door for the cop at this late at night and you got a ring camera. Me personally, you know.
Yeah, not with this type of mask.
So you think
on.
you would have checked the ring?
Yeah,
I'm telling people when they DoorDash is coming to the house.
Yeah.
I said yesterday, the other day, that this would have got anybody, but no, this wouldn't have got anybody.
No.
This mask right here wouldn't have got me. If I would have came to the door and I see a mask,
Nah, if I get to the door, I see a mask, I'm firing shots through the door.
you know
No
what?
cap.
He fired shots through the door.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, that's what actually happened.
I was about to say, because if I see that, I'm
I
sitting
thought
in-
that was the other house.
I'm being my AR-15 armor
it?
piercing rounds through that. Foul.
I thought the first house they let him in.
Wrong house,
Maybe.
buddy.
And I think the second house as well, because the police officer said they seen him come out the house, and I thought they started shooting at each other.
Yeah, it's given this kind of story. Like it's very much given this to me.
I don't know.
It's completely different.
I think it's completely different. Like, you kill a lawmaker for doing her job, right? It's her job to do what she thinks is in the best interest of the Minnesota people versus a healthcare CEO who's doing his job.
And he possibly know these people as well. So, like, he probably have a personal relationship because he used to work with Tim Walz. So, he been around these people before.
Yeah, we don't really know what the motive is. Everything is speculation right now.
That's why that's kind of hard. This situation was all...
It's just weird, man. And then they found him like next to his property. Like I thought he was gonna be far somewhere.
Yeah, they say they found him in a neighbor's yard.
That's weird.
He could have just went to
He was
Canada.
hiding.
Canada, right there.
Nah, but anyway, I mean, his
He's on the
face was
run,
everywhere,
though.
bro.
Yeah,
His
he's on the
face was
run, though. You
everywhere.
think he's getting in?
Come on now.
Bro, all you got to do is cross Canada
Yeah,
border.
yeah.
America got...
All you gotta do, yeah.
No,
They got
for real.
checkpoints. You think they're just going to let
Come
you
on,
in
bro.
there,
His
bitch?
face
You
was
saw how
everywhere.
how easy it was for Vivek to cross?
The Luigi thing was weird, but then it ended up turning out to just be a kid that was, upset about something.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
I thought he lost
thing.
insurance.
Yeah, I
and
know,
somebody
but
died.
like, people made it like it was just like it was like a dark thing, and this it's kind of like they're going down that rabbit hole with this same thing. Like, oh, this could be like one of those dark, like it's darker than what we actually know type of things. But then it might end up just being a crazy woke dude at the end of the day. Hold on, let me find.
They tried to
bullet
say he was
holes.
a Trump supporter.
So
Ran through the house out of a back door and eluded the police. So they pulled up and shot at him?
wait, Vance dodged.
He
all
dodged
of
all those bullets. So that means they were shooting at him.
Yeah, the police
Oh,
officers.
wow.
He was having a shootout with the police officers.
Wait, what?
When he got out, him and the police officer was shooting at each other. I remember that was the story I have, heard.
Man, it's crazy. This is his roommate.
Yeah, his former roommate. Because there's no way he had a roommate and he has a wife.
Oh, yeah.
That just doesn't make sense.
Former roommate.
Where the wife?
I don't know. I don't really know what her involvement is.
Wow, Twitter.
I mean, guys, yeah, it's just breaking news right now. They actually found him. It's crazy. Like, I think it's weird that they found him next to his property, but I guess where else could he go?
Are we sure it's him? That's what I just want to.
That's what the speculation is. Some people are saying
It's this.
Some people are saying the guy, Vance, is 6'1". People were like kind of measuring this guy on this photo and were saying this guy was like 5'6" or something.
Like, I realize.
Wow.
It's been
I wonder how you can come to that.
I feel like this
conclusion.
is a real life hitman job.
Yeah, it looks like it's something of the sort.
Yeah.
I can't just say it's him like right now. Didn't we hear that Tim is hiding on the hide right now?
Tim, yeah, he's hiding right now because there's people out there trying to kill political people right
Yeah,
now.
dude with a list. Tim on
But
the list.
it's just weird that Tu has had two people that he's appointed commit some type of political terror.
He's obviously radicalizing them in some form. I'm not gonna say he's super guilty, but he making them crazy.
Like this is another.
Yeah, I
guy
gotta
that
stop
worked
blaming
with him.
Tim, man.
Shit.
I mean, shoot, they all time. Maybe it's just a bunch of crazy liberals in Minnesota, and he just happens to keep crossing paths with all of them.
Bro, they all drinking lead water out there. That's why, man.
Bro said lead water. Oh, he's pulling up face out broad day. Curry like 30 jersey on.
Curry like 30.
Damn.
That's crazy, bro.
I want to do Steph Curry be messed up seeing somebody wearing his jersey.
Steph Curry's a liberal. He spoke at the DNC. He might like it. There's a chance.
Oh, he
might
got
like it.
multiple times doing this.
Oh, he got
Yes.
strikes, bro.
This guy worked with Tim.
He's a repeat offender.
Wow.
Tim's rhetoric is insane.
Because I called Donald Trump a wannabe dictator? It's because he is. It's because he is. The governor's being mean, and the governor's speaking out on that. Well, maybe it's time for us to be a little meaner. Maybe it's time for us to be a little more fierce. We have to ferociously push back on this. And again, I'll speak to my teacher colleagues in here. The thing that bothers a teacher more than anything is to watch a bully, to watch this bully and to stop it. And when it's a child, you talk to them and you tell them why bullying's wrong. But when it's adult like Donald Trump, you bully the shit.
Like, that's insane, bro, for a leader to be saying that.
Yeah, it's not the best thing for him to be saying.
And you have people that work for you that actually believe in you and like believe the stuff that you're saying.
I'm gonna lie, he's radicalizing him somewhat.
That's insane. He's even done this at graduations.
Donald Trump's modern-day Gestapo is scooping folks up off the streets. They're in unmarked vans, wearing masks, being shipped off to foreign torture dungeons. No chance to mount a defense,
dungeons.
not even a chance to kiss a loved one goodbye. Just grabbed up by masked agents, shoved into those vans, and disappeared. To be clear, there's no way for us to know whether they were actually criminals or not, because they refused to give them a trial. We're supposed to just take their word for it.
Can't act like that.
He said that at a college graduation. Look at his fit. He's giving a graduation
Yes.
speech. I don't understand why that's appropriate to say at a graduation. Like, bro, like you need to keep this on the moment. You gotta keep your politics out of that. I gotta be honest.
He got his tampons in a bunch.
If I would have went to my graduation and that's what they got up there and saying, I would have probably got up.
So this is what people is saying that doesn't make sense.
The FBI is offering a $50,000 reward for information leading to the arrest and conviction of 57-year-old Minnesota man Vance Luther Bolter, a suspect in the assassination of a top state lawmaker. That is the chilling footage and photos that we've all seen today of him at her door. Melissa Hortman, a member of the Democratic Farmer Labor Party and a former Speaker of the State House, and her husband Mark, they were shot and killed early this morning. Bolter is also a suspect in an attack on another lawmaker, State Senator John Hoffman, and his wife Yvette. They are expected to survive multiple gunshot wounds. Officials released this photo of the suspect taken this morning in Minneapolis, saying they believe he is working to flee the Twin Cities area. Officials believe the attacks were politically motivated. They say he left behind a list of potential targets. According to an official who has seen the list, the targets are prominent pro-choice individuals in Minnesota, including many Democratic lawmakers who have been outspoken about pro-choice policy positions.
That picture don't look that dude don't look that big. Like, he look bigger,
Yeah,
right?
bro. That's what people are saying. He looks bigger right here than he do on the ring
security camera. So you guys don't think it's him?
I don't know, man.
Hold up. Let's look at the ring camera one more time. Pull up the ring camera. Like, yeah, that. Hold on.
How can you really tell from this
Yeah,
angle?
you
I
can't.
gotta keep it honest. I really can't tell from
can't.
this angle.
You
Let's
can't.
keep it 100.
You can't.
I don't know, man. But he look huge in the picture. Him getting picked up compared to that picture. Come on, like
In this picture, he does look pretty
Like
big.
that dude look
They say
huge,
he's
bro.
even like bigger. They think he's even bigger, like
Brandon, come on, man. You can't
Like,
look at that and
weight
look at the.
wise.
I'm just being honest, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's angles. Angles is hard to really tell. Like you can't just
Point
really
down,
tell.
it's going down on him. Like,
I just can't believe that he left the cab.
hold up, look, go back, go.
It's just like if you're that tall, you might be up here, bro. Like the door handle's right here, bro. I feel like my
But when
body,
his stomach be sticking out more,
I don't know. It's just the angle, bro. I mean, who knows?
look
man?
at the bottom one, bro.
That's why I said, bro, it's gonna end up being one of them things, them Luigi things, bro, and it might end up just being him, and he just was a crazy guy. Like everybody might make all these crazy speculations, and it just could have been a cold-blooded murder, and he just, planned it out, and it was simple as what it was.
Bro, that dude look humongous,
It
bro.
could be simple. It could be simple here.
Bro, look how humongous that man look, bro.
He does look big. I'm not gonna
go
lie.
back, bro.
He does look. It does look kind of. It does look weird.
Come on, man.
But he has a vest on right here, so it's kind of like.
But his stomach would have stuck out a little bit. He got a stomach. He got a beer gut.
Yeah, somebody said, "Let me just drop my hat so cops will know the direction I'm headed after going on a rampage."
I'll place it neat on the side of the road.
That's just weird to me, bro.
Yeah, it's suspect. I thought this was a fake picture when I saw it. So this is what they used to find him. Yeah, that's
Bro,
definitely
nah,
highly
bro.
suspect.
You telling me you shot at a cop with a mask on and you worried about a hat? I can't believe this, bro. I don't think he had a hat on, bro.
He did have a cowboy hat on in surveillance footage.
After-
There's surveillance footage of him with no mask on with the cowboy hat on.
It's crazy.
Bro, I cannot see him being the killer, bro.
I just don't see what they gain, what anybody gains for him not being the killer. Like why set him up? What would the killer gain from it? Like what's the?
Some more political motivation behind it.
But
with people with some bread, you never know, bro. You don't know what could really,
It'll be interesting to see how it shakes out.
How they'll know a video is not AI in the future? Could somebody make you look like you did a crime with AI now? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably tripping, y'all, but, I cannot see, like, he looks way
what?
bigger than that picture.
This is what I think, guys, and this is where I'm gonna end it at. I think this is Tim's fault.
You can't blame Tim.
Can't blame Tim, but
Stop saying Tim's fault, bro.
Tim
It's not Tim's fault.
played a part of a lot, bro. He had
Tim
other
did not
colleagues.
play a role
Bro, he
in
had
this.
other colleagues keying. He's an adult keying other
Okay.
adults' cars.
So blame the adult. While I'm blaming another man for what another man do. Grown ass men. You gotta stop doing that. You acting like these some little ass kids. These grown ass men that have done decisions that they wanted to live with.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to turn back from.
Yeah.
You gonna keep blaming Tim. You can't blame Tim. Only thing I can blame Tim for is putting the tampons in the men's bathroom. Nigga. That's like, I'm sorry for almost cussing, but that's all I can say. Go back. Bro, y'all telling me that.
We gonna figure it out, bro. I don't know. This person does look slightly slimmer. Though. I'm gonna be real. That's just in my opinion, though, guys. I don't know. It's a sad case. It's just crazy that people have to die from politics. That's what I just don't get it, man. I really don't get it.
Hey, bro, they almost killed Trump, bro. This ain't.
It
been slimy out here.
He was what's best for the nation.
It been slimy out here, bro.
Well, guys, I mean, they caught him. I mean, we're gonna find more information. It is about to go down basically right now because who knows what's gonna happen.
He said he got paid from another foreign country.
We never know. But I mean, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. All people are gonna go into all these deep, dark,
rabbit holes.
Yeah, bro, and it's just simple, bro. Who were those lawmakers? There weren't nobody with extreme clout or something like that. Like,
We don't know.
I don't think that this was going to be that deep. I think he was just a radical idiot. Tim Walz radicalized these idiots like the Democrats have been doing, and this is what the outcomes that we get. That's just what I think.
Yeah.
But
it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. I feel like the story has a lot of inconsistencies. So
yeah, you could make a case that person was skinnier though. You definitely could make a case there.
I don't know, man. I think all that's just internet speculation. I'd rather just see it play out.